Hey everybody, so today I wanted to do a quick closet tour for you guys because I know I did one in my last townhouse that I lived in, and that was actually on my beauty channel, but now that I have this channel, I figured I would share some of my tips on how I like to organize my closet. This was definitely a work in progress. I wish I would have gotten it organized right when we moved in, and it's still not completely finished, so I just want to kind of give you guys a look over of what I've done, because as we moved into our new home a few months back, I decided that I was going to have a filming room for my beauty channel, and I said if I ever became pregnant that I was going to dedicate that room to be a nursery. So I ended up getting pregnant a month after moving into our new home, so that extra bedroom that I was using as a filming room is now going to be a nursery. So I had to go ahead and combine all of my beauty products into my closet space and kind of make it work. So, and I'm the type of person, I love my closet to look kind of like a retail store. So I'm just going to show you guys what I have done, and there's some very affordable tips that you guys can use yourself. So let's get started. So I have a nice size walk-in closet that I'm really loving, and my husband was so sweet to let me have the whole closet to myself because we do have another kind of a hutch here in the room that's built in. And this is the first place that I went ahead and fixed up, and this is the earring wall that I have. Now I have a whole video on my beauty channel as well that I can link down below on how I went ahead and organized all of my jewelry, and this is just really what I've done. These little grids are from Hobby Lobby. These are called crocheting grids, and I just simply hook my earrings through. This you can use if you have earrings with backings, but I recommend using this for earrings with hooks, because it just makes it a lot easier to kind of get them on there and get them off, and then you can display them so you can see them. This used to be completely full, so I have done really well at going ahead and purging through my collection and getting rid of things that I no longer wear. So I just love this because it makes it easy for me to see everything that I have, and nothing gets left behind. So as you pan down here, I have all of my nail polish collection, and the reason I have this down low is because I am 7 months pregnant. It's very hard to reach up high, you know, where I originally wanted to put it, and I wanted these colors to be accessible to me. So as you can see, I went ahead and I added a Marilyn Monroe picture that was a gift from one of my husband's friends, and I also put all of my spring and summer polishes out for display for myself to see. And now underneath here I have all of my fall and winter colors stored away, so that way I can just swap them out when the season comes about. And it's just so easy for me to just, again, see these on display, pull them out, see which color I want to use, and just put it back. So as you can see, I kind of have it color coded. I have glitter polishes together, I have metallic polishes together, and this system has worked very nicely for me. If I go and get a manicure or a pedicure, I come and grab my own polish, because that's the whole point of having my collection, is to be used. So I just really like that I'm able to see it and switch up my colors quite frequently. So if we come over here to the earring wall and we come back over here, I have one of those little stretchy arms. I don't know exactly what these are called, but I've had it for a long time. I decided to utilize it for necklaces, and I use this for chunkier style necklaces, as you can see, because if you use these for thinner necklaces, I find that they tend to get tangled up very easily. My husband actually just bought me, it's like a hanger with hooks that you can use for necklaces, and I'm going to be placing that in this area with my thinner necklaces. But again, this closet is still a work in progress, but I feel like this has worked well for me. It's easy to grab a big necklace that I want to use. I wish I would have spray painted that little arm and just made it look a little more, you know, feminine, which I may still do. I may just kind of give it a little bit of color, but it's just something easy and affordable to use for your closet. So again, a work in progress. This is my jewelry box. The top definitely needs to be organized still, and I am working on that, but I do have this little armoire here that I've had for years, and I have all of my jewelry pretty much organized in the drawers. But as far as the top, that still needs to be organized, so that holds a lot of my bracelets, earrings, and again, I use all of my stuff for costume jewelry. I don't put any of my expensive jewelry, obviously, in my closet for display. Anything that's, you know, expensive or that's for a keepsake is put away in like a special place. So I wouldn't recommend storing all of your nice earrings like this, because, you know, anybody can pretty much see them and just come and grab them if they want to. And yeah, so I just wouldn't recommend that. So over here, like I showed at the beginning, we have all of my clothes, and this just wraps around all this way. So right now, being that I am pregnant, a lot of these clothes do not fit me, so it looks like I have a lot of clothing, but in reality I've been wearing the same things over and over as far as maternity clothes go. But these are clothes that I know will fit me afterwards, so they are a little bit larger, and I did do a purge on my closet as well. I got rid of things that I knew were going to be out of style after I got back in shape. and it's just worked really well for me. So what I do is I do color code my closet. I'm kind of a nerd about it, and I do go by sleeve length, so you can see I have gray, black, you know, it goes down the colors in the short sleeve, then I go to, or to the sleeveless, I'm sorry, and then I go to the short sleeve, and then I go to like sweaters, then I go to long sleeve, and then I even have like workout gear and swimwear. So I find that when I do this, I'm able to find items of clothing that I want to wear really quickly, because when I had it very disorganized, I was constantly digging around, I was making more of a mess than I wanted to, and that just was not working out well for me at all. So I recommend doing this, even though it may seem like a little bit OCD. It does really help you to find what you want to wear really quickly, especially if you're in a time crunch. One thing I wanted to share with you guys is the shoe rack I have here, which I really like a lot. My shoe racks were old, so I actually went out and bought a new one, and it worked perfectly. It holds all of my shoes. This is from Walmart. This is the Mainstays shoe rack. This was around, I think it was like $13 to $14. It was not expensive at all. I recommend going to Walmart because I did go to Target and their shoe racks ran about $30. So if you're looking for something a little more budget friendly, this is a really great rack. And this not only stretches out like the way it does, it can also be more compact if your shoe collection isn't as large as mine is. So depending on the closet size that you have, you can make this really long. As you can see in the middle there, it has like the adjustable bar, or you can like bring it back in to make it a little more compact. So this worked really well. It picked my shoes up off the floor because those things were all over the place, and again, it was hard to find what I wanted to wear. And this shoe rack has really been a lifesaver, and it was super cheap. So over here in this corner, I do have my boots. I'm gonna go ahead to go back to Walmart. They have little boot stands that you can put your boots on that, you know, help them to stand straight up rather than to be flopped over like that. And I think they're like 2 for $3. So I am going to go back and get some of those, but for now they're just neatly stacked. And then I have some, a little bit of some extra odds and ends for maternity wear that, you know, I'm just kind of reaching for, and that will be put away later on when I'm not pregnant. On this side of the closet I have a built-in shelf, so I decided to put all of my jeans up top. These are jeans that I can no longer wear at this moment, but I can probably wear after I have the baby, so I have them folded up here just nice and neat and put away, so that way, you know, I don't need to reach them right now, so I have them up high. And when you come down to the next shelf, this doesn't have much on it yet, but I have a little sign that says whine a bit, you'll feel better. My friend actually gave that to me. And a little jewelry stand that I made maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. I need to go ahead and get that organized. I just thought it was a really cute idea to add to the closet, so I can put like, you know, little rings and things in that dish, and it's just gonna look really cute. And then if you move down here, I have all of my perfume collection, and I have a little sign that says Decisions, which was another gift from my friend. And if you guys want a perfume collection, I can do that on my beauty channel, because I know a lot of people are always interested in seeing that. And that's something I had to move from my beauty room to this room, so I had to kind of make do. Then if you move down, I have more makeup down here. This is palettes that are just a little bit larger that won't fit on my vanity. I have a makeup bag, and just little odds and ends that just wouldn't fit in my vanity that I do like to use and reach for, so I wanted them on display so I could see. So then if we move to the top of the closet, I have these little storage bins up here, which I got, I believe, at Ross for like $5 a piece. And I really like them because they store like photo albums. I have like winter clothing in there. I have a bunch of different things. It just makes it look a lot neater. So I have them on this side, and then if you pan over, I also have them on this side as well. There's something actually hanging out of that one, but there's just different things in there that I like to keep safe and know where they're at. I don't want them in the attic, so I store them up there. If you come up here, I have my husband's Western hats, and then I have some little boxes that my friend wraps for me because she, as you can see, she wraps gifts very beautifully, and I hate to unwrap them, so she always wraps them so I can just open them and I can keep the box. So I put those up there for me to see. And then I have my undershirts, which are also disarrayed because being pregnant, it's been hard to reach and kind of put them back neatly with a picture. That was another gift from my husband's friend. And then I have all of my purses over here, which I still need to work on and figure out a way to make them look a little bit neater. I think I may do hooks like I did in my last closet tour, because that seemed to work very well, but I'm not too sure quite yet. So that's something else that I am working on. I hope you guys enjoyed my closet tour. I just wanted to give you guys a few tips on what I do to keep organized. Again, like I said, this is a work in progress. I may do another updated tour later on as I get a little more organized and I can go ahead and show you guys, you know, the things that weren't organized today and show you guys what I've done with them later on. But I hope that this helped you guys get a few ideas on how to organize some of your products and some of your clothing and jewelry. And I hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you later.